this very year brings a lot of joys and happiness and beautiful options for your life. May the positive vibes surrounds you and you do whatever your heart says in the best of the and the dignified way. So, once again, very warm welcome to GURSEEMA's GUP-SHUP, and I have got a beautiful soul. You know, GURSEEMA is always having the beautiful souls for the GUP-SHUP. So, beautiful lady is here for the GUP-SHUP. Engineer Rupinder Kaur, and not the only engineer, guys. She's a poetess, amazing poetess, and a mentor. So, very warm welcome to Rupinder to GURSEEMA's GUP-SHUP. So, how's going on?
Everything is good, ma'am, and I'm really grateful to be here.
Honor is all mine here.
And thank you for for calling me here because I feel like this seat is
This is the hot seat.
Yes,
This is the hot seat.
This is
So I am honored for this very compliment. Okay, Rupinder, first of all, let's pursue one of the segment of our this episode, that is Rubaru. That is once you let the viewers and all the audience come to know something about you. So small introduction about yourself for all the viewers, please share
okay,
something.
sure. Just like a normal girl, मैं भी एक simple सादी सी कुड़ी हूँ and
Sadhi si kudi, and she's a very beautiful soul. Hanji.
and just everyone have their own passions.
You are Amritsar born only.
No, I am Batala born girl.
Okay, you are from Batala.
Basically I am belongs to a village, but just to get into the studies, my father want to give us a education, so we moved to Batala city.
You moved
Basically,
to Batala city.
I
Otherwise,
belongs
you
to
have the, you are inherited from that rural background.
yes.
Okay. So, your schooling is also from Batala.
Yeah, it's from Batala, and
Okay.
after that I moved to Amritsar for my graduation, and I did
What field you have pursued in your graduation?
electronic and communication engineering.
Engineering. So basically, guys, we are having the GUP-SHUP with an engineer. So engineering is something, it's always considered ki boys are good to be the engineers and girls are good to be the doctors or the teachers. So what you felt while you were pursuing your degree, how many girls were there as compared to boys, and were that ki boys were more into the techno world or girls were comparatively better?
No, I feel like girls are better than boys.
Of course, they are better than boys. Yes, that's very true. The GUP-SHUP is the only with the girls, But no, what I want to see, as well as it's always said that the techno world is the tech and this field work is always concerned with the boys. What do you feel that girls?
It's nothing like that. If we move to the history, if we think about the history, the first lady Ada, who has bring the this coding language into the world, so into the
Engineering.
evolution. So
Okay.
from where basically this software engineers become. And
Okay, so that was a
that was-
woman.
that was a woman,
who
yes.
started with the coding language.
That's why coding is really difficult to understand for boys.
That's why coding is really real. That's high five. It's really nice. So it's actually difficult for boys to understand the coding. That's so okay. So this was your perception that you wanted to become an engineer. You
Yes.
opted for this very. I'll go for the non-medical after your schooling.
Yeah, yes. And somewhere it's my father's choice also to become an engineer. So
Okay.
even I was not that sure about this thing.
You would like to opt this very field or not?
हाँ जी हाँ जी.
तो फिर
And
कैसे हुआ?
my father came to here Khalsa College.
Khalsa Engineering College in Ranjit
And-
Avenue,
yes.
Amritsar.
And then he came back to home. So he talked to me that we had admissions are going there, and
Why don't you opt for it?
and he has done already counseling regarding this.
Okay, so that was a good groundwork done by your dad.
Yes.
You should go for this. But he always wanted you to be mentally prepared. So,
Yeah.
he gave you the choice also. So, ये जो सारा सफर शुरू हुआ, it was like daddy's girl getting into the techno world, and then lot many things you have been doing, which we'll be sharing with my audience also. So, when you were in your engineering college, the ratio of girls and the boys were same? It's like 50-50, or girls were more, boys were more? What sort of the, because I really wonder how the techno world is dealing with the education.
It's like I think I remember. I think we are 48 in our session.
Okay. In your class there were 48 students, right?
And up to 16 were the girls and rest were the boys.
So 16 were the girls and rest were the boys.
Huh.
Okay. So even the, not even the
The-
50% were the girls.
Yes.
ओके एंड ये जब होता था कि जब आपके एग्जाम्स होने, स्कोरिंग किसकी ज्यादा होती थी, गर्ल्स की या बॉयज?
Girls.
यस,
Girls.
always the girls.
Always girls.
Always the girls. Yes, girls are always more hardworking. See, I am not gender biased, guys. You know, GURSEEMA is not at all gender biased. Yes, my episodes are always concerned with the female personalities because now it is the time to get the beautiful colors of the females portrayed on the different scales or the different platforms like GURSEEMA's GUP-SHUP, so that people come to know about them. Okay, Rupinder, आगे. You felt that engineering was your choice, you felt it is your cup of tea, you opted for it, you went to the Khalsa Engineering College in Amritsar, you pursued your engineering degree course, that is 4.5 years, I suppose.
Yeah, 4 years.
4 years. Okay. And now after doing engineering, what are you into?
I'm basically started with the teaching profession.
You have started with the teaching profession.
Yeah.
You are taking the classes, you are teaching.
Yeah.
Now, do you feel that while you were, as a student and now being a teacher, perception differs a lot?
Yeah.
You know, because हम हमेशा feel करते जब teacher आया, ये क्यों आया class में? बंक
Yeah.
करना पीरियड अच्छा लगता है सबको, खास तौर पे कॉलेजेस में तो इट्स अ वेरी वेरी कॉमन थीम टू बंक दी क्लासेस. तो आपने बंक किया होगा?
Many times.
Many times. Honest girl. Huge round of applause.
And it was always a mass bunk.
And it was always a mass bunk.
Yeah.
Because mass bunk में अगर एक बंदा बोल दे कि मैंने नहीं जाना, तो सारी क्लास उसे बाइकआउट कर देगी.
Yeah.
So it was always a mass bunk.
Yeah.
And mass bunk की प्लानिंग करने के लिए कौन सबसे आगे होता था?
My-
Boys or girls?
Both.
Both?
Yeah.
Okay.
And whenever there is a mass bunk, there was a mass bunk, and we always used to have either go to for the movie watching.
Oh, watching a movie.
Yeah.
इसे कहते हैं सही टाइम का प्रयोग करना. इन स्टूडेंट्स से सीखना चाहिए. Okay, so you used to go for so it was the entire group.
Yeah, it
सारे
was entire.
engineers अपने
Bag
बैग करके मास बंक करके जाते
Yeah.
थे मूवी देखने. आपके प्रोफेसर्स ने ये वाली अगर एपिसोड देखे तो they will come to know ये मास बंक जब हुआ इट मींस ये मूवी का शो चल रहा है, कौन सी मूवी लगी they should know. Okay, so you had a good gang of students as your friends and all, or you were a quiet person?
What can I say?
दोनों?
Don't know.
So you were an ambivert.
Yeah.
Na extrovert, na introvert.
Yeah.
You were an ambivert. Okay. So ये college की life जैसे it was a bubbly girl working and studying and enjoying the life. Teachers आपकी life में कोई ऐसे आए जिसका आपको लगा कि they left the mark upon you, they left that positive sight upon you? Any of your
Yeah.
teacher, maybe schooling, maybe your
They
during
are-
college days?
Yeah, there are so many teachers who are
Okay.
still in contact with me.
Okay.
They used to call me and they inspired me a lot.
Okay.
Because but being a teacher now, I used to analyze each student. So in the same way, teachers have this perception to analyze their students,
Right.
like how they are, what they are doing.
What they are doing,
Yeah,
and
what
what are
is
their
the
moves,
Yeah,
what
exactly.
exactly thought process they are following.
Yeah. So in the same way, many of my teachers, like Ripin ma'am, and then
Okay.
I also have a experience of 5 to 6 years in Delhi.
Okay.
So I spent my after graduation, I moved to Delhi for my further studies.
Okay.
And I pursue there my PG diploma there in VLSI technology. But apart from that, I had a passion of poetry. So
Now we'll be coming to that point.
Haan ji.
For the poetry, we will be listening to her poems. She also published one of her book, Flying Kaur, with the title. So we'll be coming to, but let's focus first of all. Like, you had the teachers, you
Yeah.
had the professors, and you felt that there were some people who were very understanding. They actually understood the thought process of the children. They were, and all these professors whom you felt, they had some positive notion for the children. Were they middle-aged people, or elderly people, or they were the young ones? Like, young ones in the sense that quite the younger
Younger,
people,
yeah.
with the young soul,
Ma'am, I had experience with all the ages.
with all the
With
ages.
all the ages,
So you
yeah.
felt that every age has a positive
The
side to share.
Yes.
Every age, always portrays a very, very beautiful learnings to the students.
Yeah, ma'am.
ओके सो कॉलेज में बंक भी किया है, मैथ्स बंक भी किया है, फिर उसके बाद कैंटीन कॉलेज की होती है.
Yes.
वहाँ पे चाय पीनी पसंद थी? क्या पीते थे?
वहाँ पे हम
ऑफ
लोग
कोर्स कुछ और नहीं पीते थे. चाय,
चाय.
कोक, व्हाट एल्स?
चाय.
चाय. सो यू वर ऑफ दैट ऑफ द चाय गर्ल की यस चाय पीनी है. सो वो डेज आई सपोज दैट ऑल दैट कॉलेज डेज आर द वेरी मेमोरेबल वंस.
Yeah, ma'am.
वो दिल से निकलते नहीं है. यू हैड अ गुड गैंग ऑफ फ्रेंड्स.
Yes, ma'am.
किसी खास फ्रेंड की बात कुछ याद हो या किसी का जिक्र आप शेयर करना चाहें?
Of course, like from my field, all were my friends.
Okay.
And all, my whole class, like the
Okay.
whole batch. And apart from this, my two best buddies were Simran and Sugandha. They were from the civil, like they were doing their civil engineering at that
Civil
time.
engineering over there.
Yeah.
So Simran and Sugandha. So Simran and Sugandha here at GURSEEMA's GUP-SHUP. Your name is again mentioned. It means you shared a beautiful bond with Miss Flying Kaur, the beautiful poetess, and the engineer. So they were like, yes, very, very your close buddies. So you shared a good bond. कोई memory उनके साथ?
There are so many.
Please let's कुछ मस्ती वाली memory हो जाए.
बहुत सारी है.
चलो narrate one.
Me and Sugandha were the roommates in the hostel also.
Okay.
So
You lived the hostel life also.
Yes, ma'am.
So that is again a very, very energizing process ki yes, hostel life, like free birds.
Yes, ma'am.
के restrictions बहुत होती हैं कि नहीं होती?
One of the thing that I want to share, like we were here in the Khalsa college.
Right.
And our exams were going, so we feel disturbed because there is one lobby where the main we used to sit for watching the TV.
Okay.
So our warden used to watch the TV. So we because our college was from 9 to 5.
Right.
So it was the new opening college, engineering Khalsa की new branch थी. So there were so many restrictions upon the new batches. We were the second batch.
So you were the second batch. So
we were
सारी
the second
ताज़ा
batch.
ताज़ा college की
restrictions
norms and rules and disciplines were very hard.
Yes, ma'am. And what happened?
उसके बाद कॉलेज वालों को पता चल जाता ये स्टूडेंट्स का जितना गैंग है पक्के टीट है. That's it.
Yes, ma'am. And we used to reach in the main Khalsa college by approximate 6 o'clock or in between 5:30.
Okay.
So after that we used to take a like nap for half an hour, and
Right.
we started with our studies because we get a lot of assignments and all that.
Assignments and all.
And what happened when the night begins, the warden used to watch the TV shows and all that, and the volume goes in all the rooms.
Okay.
So we feel so disturbing. And one day what we have all planned to take out the card from that box.
ये उल्टा है. वो warden's card निकालते हैं. ये बच्चे कितने पढ़ाकू कितने बोरिंग है. अगर कोई और होता है कहना मैम देख रहे हैं तो warden is watching, हम भी जाते साथ में जाके देखते हैं. But you were the opposite people. बड़े पढ़ाकू बंदे.
And what we have done, we all the girls in the hostel planned the same thing to take out the card from that box, and we have done that. And the next very day when the timing of the show was about to begin, and what happened, the warden ma'am was doing like this, उसके box के बीच में card ढूंढ रही थी. And
But she couldn't locate it. She couldn't get it. शरारती बच्चे. But very, very sweet ना. Warden ma'am, आपकी ना इसे बर्दाश्त नहीं होता था कि यार वो भी थक जाते होंगे बेचारे सारा दिन काम कर करके. So even she wants to have that me time, watching some of the daily soap. So that was the issue. Okay. So you had a good friends, you had a good time in your college days. Now once you are a mentor, at that time you were a student.
yeah.
Do you find it is challenging to cater the students of this present era?
No, it's not a challenging.
It's also not
No,
challenging.
not for me, because I can understand like what the student wants. So I have made my own rules and regulations that I used to implement on my students, and
Okay,
they have to follow that strictly.
okay.
So it's not like that means I used to just put a load on them of
So you
the
try to maintain
a
a
balance
healthy relationship
relationship.
with your students so
Yeah,
that they enjoy also and they learn also.
yeah.
I suppose this is what we are missing in our today's education
Education
system.
system. Yes, ma'am.
Because either if we will be very friendly, they will not obey the discipline, or
Yeah.
if we will grill them in discipline, they will not have any connection with you.
Yes,
So we need
ma'am.
to maintain a balance.
Yes.
Okay. Now, because she also published her own book, Flying Kaur.
Yes, ma'am.
Why you got this from? Where you? I would like to show to all the. Yes, my dear, all the audience. This is the book she got published, Flying Kaur, The Destiny of Lotus. So, what this title? How this title came, and what is the story behind this title?
There is a story. Yes, this name is given to me by my father.
The
So,
Destiny of
the
Lotus.
destiny of lotus. There is a
Okay.
story behind this. Let me tell you.
Yeah, sure.
So, I always had a complaint regarding the society to my father. My why this thing, why that, and
Why
means
the
I
system? Why the system is like this?
this,
It's
and
that the present generation. We people
uh,
always feel कि system गलत है.
system, yeah,
This system is not right. We
and
have a right vision, but the system doesn't fit to that. That frame which we have designed for ourselves
yes.
and our perspectives.
And
Okay.
my father had given me one example. So he said कि जब हम ਪਿੰਡ ਮਤਲਬ ਜਦੋਂ ਅਸੀਂ ਪਿੰਡ ਰਹਿੰਦੇ ਸੀਗੇ so there was a shepherd means pound where people used to go and all that. So
Right.
you have seen lotus there. तो मैंने बोला yes पापा. तो कहते अगर गंदगी ਦੇ ਵਿੱਚੋਂ ਇੰਨਾ ਸੋਹਣਾ ਕਮਲ ਦਾ ਫੁੱਲ ਨਿਕਲ ਕੇ ਆ ਸਕਦਾ ਤਾਂ why you can't if you feel like
Yeah,
this.
so it means, yes, the lotus is always, it is a beautiful flower, but yes, the pond is filthy. The pond is filthy, it's not the clean and clear water, but then lotus always comes out of that very water.
Yes,
You won't expect the water from the, flowing waters. It is not possible.
possible, yeah. So from that thought has been like embedded in me.
Okay.
And what I can say, when I was thinking about what to keep the title of
Title
my,
of your,
book,
book once you
was
compiled it.
Hanji.
Okay.
So
That very
then,
example of your dad came into
yes,
your heart and you felt this would be the right title.
Yes.
So I would like to address to her dad, sir, it was your vision and that vision is portrayed through the work of your daughter. And I feel she made you a proud father. Congratulations to you.
Thank
So
you.
that's really nice. Okay, this is how you got the destiny of Lotus.
Yes.
Okay.
About the flying car means this is the I always had this question from many of my viewers, readers, and why this flying car.
Yeah.
So this flying car has some spiritually connection.
Spiritual connection.
So-
Okay, flying means flying and kaur means the princess. So you
Yeah.
always felt ki with the positive vibes,
Yeah.
you could fly with the dignity of that princess and you could soar high and touch the sky. This
And-
was what my vision came once reading the title.
And this title doesn't belongs to me, it belongs to all the women, whether you belong to any religion. I don't
Exactly.
really-
Yes,
So-
I feel that, and coming to this, because you dedicated this very title to all the
Women.
womanhood. Do you feel that whatever the present generation women are doing, is that they are marking their niche, they are marking their identity in today's world? They are able to, or still there are people who are pulling their legs?
Yeah, there it all depends upon us.
How we
Because
perceive.
how we
मतलब टांग
perceive.
खींचने वाले आज भी है,
आज
वो
भी
खींचेंगे
है,
भी।
खींचेंगे भी, टांग भी खींचेंगे, वो आपको नीचे गिराने के लोग है ना।
नीचे, हाँ।
हाँ, नीचे गिराने
वो
के
कहते ना, अरे तुम ऊपर चढ़ने का
क्या
सोचो,
सोचो, नीचे
नीचे
गिरा-
ताकि लोग है
है
ना,
ना,
तुम
बस।
मुस्कुराना सीखो, तुम्हें रुलाने के लिए लोग है ना।
बिल्कुल बिल्कुल वही चीज़ है. सो देर इज़ वन मैसेज टू ऑल द वुमेन ऑफ द वर्ल्ड दैट whatever the situation is, how life could be difficult, but you have to come up.
You have to come
Come
up.
up.
That's
Yes.
what The destiny of lotus. जितना मर्जी चीख करो,
जितना
उसने
मर्जी
निकल आना है.
निकल आना है, एंड वो सब कुछ आपके अंदर ही है.
The power is
The
embedded
power
in you.
is, yeah, but the power is inside you.
You
The,
can.
yes.
I really loved her words. Okay, so Miss Flying Kaur. So this was your thing. Yeah, you felt ki yes, and any of the poetry which you felt is always very inspiring to you, very close to your heart.
Yeah, there are so many poems.
Come on, let's listen to one of it.
Okay, so I will take it from my book. Otherwise,
Yeah,
I
sure.
have a collection of poems apart from this
And
book
if
also.
how many poetries, if you feel rough, what idea, how many you have written till now?
I have no idea about this because
You
I
keep
have
on writing.
Yeah, I keep on writing. Whenever I feel like to write, I just hold a pen and paper and I start
That's how the
writing.
poets are. You
Yes.
just can't stop their thought process. Please
Yes.
proceed with one of your poetry.
So-
We would like to listen.
So this is the poetry from the book that believe it when you did experience. So I think
Believe it.
when you did experience.
So believe it. Whatever you have to believe, you believe it once you experience it.
Yeah.
Please.
So there are a few lines. People worship the statue as a lord. I experienced in every soul there dwells the God.
Ah.
People say everything changes with time, but true feelings never die. It always rhymed.
So true feelings never die. They always
always
rhyme.
rhyme, yes.
And people look after the God. They chase the God in these statues. But the God is inside everyone.
Everyone.
So let's worship the ethics of the humanity and worship the goodness and try to follow the right path. Okay. So this was the point that you felt, yes, you are a poet. Do you remember any first poem that you wrote? Very first poem.
Yeah, I was in the 4th class. So
Ah.
yeah,
You wrote in English?
Yeah, I wrote in English. I wrote in.
What was the title of that poem?
I have not given any title, but it is somewhere. I was sitting just while studying. I was sitting in the courtyard and I was looking at the sky. So I see an eagle flying in the sky. So there
You
are
had that
lines-
vision.
Vision, yeah.
Okay.
So because you can't change the perception of anyone. Everyone have their own perceptions.
Yeah.
So it was my perception. My mind is somewhere like means once you started into the concept, some things are already inherited. Okay?
Yeah.
And
Sometimes the
some
things are inherited in you. You just need to explore
For
your
your
inner
inner
self.
self, yeah.
You need not to, create something out of your own self. It is always the creation is there. You need to explore it.
Just
so you
explore
could
it.
explore it. The
Yeah.
exploration was there. You
There.
could explore
Explore
it
it, yeah.
and find out that positive side.
Yeah.
Okay.
So there were few lines I wrote on that time. I want to fly high in the sky.
Sky.
I want to escape with the pace.
Ah, beautiful lines. I really wonder that you could write such a beautiful poetry.
Thank you.
So now, okay, this was all the GUP-SHUP we had. Any other thing that you would like to share? Before we wind up our GUP-SHUP, let's have something more that you would like to share.
Yeah, the first thing is that you always have in gratitude because there is one connection, like this whole universe is within you. Okay,
The whole universe is within you.
and this is how you
That's
move.
how the poets talk,
Yeah.
I am first time having such a poet on this seat because her every word and every phrase has got some, that connectivity of the spiritualism also you can say, and that connectivity of the rhythm also.
Yeah,
That's very true.
and before everything there is one thing, that is the universe, and the universe is nothing but a god. Okay,
Right.
so before everything, whether we have ups or down, anything, we must be grateful and in a gratitude, and we must always be thankful to the God.
We must
So,
always be thankful to God, because and you always has some inner nod within
Yeah.
you.
Yeah.
It always say, come on, do this. So you need to find that very nod.
Yes.
So it was really awesome to have you here, Rupinder. Rupinder, before we wind up, the maximum goal you can think for yourself. Any vision, the maximum height that you have, thought about yourself. ऐसा
Yeah.
कुछ कि yes, यहाँ तक.
Yes. So, means there are two things. One is dunyavi, another is inner self.
In itself, yeah. So
So,
one is of the spiritual
there,
world and one is
one
for
is
the
a
materialistic world.
yes, materialistic world. So while rising in the spiritual world, in the material world, I also want to
Mark your niche.
mark your niche. Yes,
And yes, mark
yes.
your own identity so that
As
people should know what this girl or woman is or what this identity is.
yes. So just spread love.
Spread love. That's
Yeah.
your message. Spread love, spread joys, and when you feel like you can always call GURSEEMA's GUP-SHUP and let's have a tea together and have a very, very good GUP-SHUP. I hope that you must have enjoyed listening to the poetess and an engineer, a writer, Miss Rupinder Kaur, and it was really wonderful to have you, Rupinder. It was an awesome GUP-SHUP, a very crisp one, but with all the beautiful thoughts. Thank you so much. So, guys, don't forget to subscribe, share, like, and if you feel you have a journey to share, just give a call on the given numbers and be here for the GUP-SHUP with your GURSEEMA. Thank you so much.